I received an email from somebody. And, her email was, I got this on Monday. Hi, Tara. These leads suck. I'm not having any, I haven't converted any in whatever it was, a year and a half. Nobody's answering me, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
So, Crystal, for me, because it's really easy to be negative minded.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very driven. In fact, I just redid my disc profile and I am driven.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm driven for a reason because I committed myself to being in this business, meaning that I don't want to give up and I want to think positively about everything that comes in. And I right away, I replied back to her and said, okay, I hear you, but look at your mindset, right?
Mm-hmm.
I understand people get frustrated. I understand I get frustrated, but I never believe the leads are crap. Ever, not one day. I always say to myself, okay, for whatever the reason, this is not their time. So I'm going to believe that these leads are good and I'm going to keep showing them that I'm the one that they're going to think of when the time is ready.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And then in that response or I guess from an agent with respect to leads is actually quite common. These leads and they're garbage or no one's answering my call or, and whether it's in real estate or anything else. And I'm kind of noticing this with other like jobs that I do or just interactions with people. It's so easy to blame something else than it is to actually look at ourselves and take accountability for it. So often enough, when I look in those situations, the leads are not garbage whatsoever. The expectation of the agent with respect to these leads is off skew. They're anticipating, they're not seeing something, any kind of fulfillment instantaneously. And so they're all garbage because we're all just in that research stage. But reality is every single lead you generate is going to transact. So just remember that every single one of them, it's just a matter of when they decide are ready to transact and with who they're going to transact with, right? Yep. So be okay with the process that it could be 2 weeks from now, 2 months from now, 2 years from now. But regardless of what that timeline looks like, just know that if you sit in there and you work and you nurture, that you're increasing the chances that those transactions are going to go through you. Right.
Well, but yeah, if you walk into a store and you feel right away, when you walk into the store and you're in a miserable mood, maybe you're in a mood that you don't want anybody talking to you. And as soon as you walk through the door, the sales staff immediately get on you and you're miserable about it because when you walked in, you were already miserable.
Exactly.
And I said this when Addo interviewed me, it was around this time last year. If you believe they're crap, if you believe they're no good, if you believe the lead lives too far and you don't want to work it, if you believe all those things, then it will be.
Yeah. You're writing the end of the story without actually being involved in it. Yeah.
Allow patience, allow the fact that if they don't reply to you, it's not the end of the world. That doesn't mean that they won't reply to you. What that tells me is they're just not ready.